you go. We're live and well in Coralville, Iowa for the 4th of July parade, and what a beautiful day it is. And ladies and gentlemen, right on cue, here comes the Boy Scouts of America, carried by 2 Girl Scouts of America, by the way.
That's
2
right.
Girl Scouts.
Happy 4th of July from the city of Coralville. It's one of the biggest 4th of July parades in all the Midwest.
This is a beauty.
And we've got them here today, don't we?
And we've got the red, white, and blue stripe down the middle. And ladies and gentlemen, the most beautiful sight in the world, the red, white, and blue Old Glories coming by, carried by American Legion Post 721, Coralville, Iowa. But out in front is, looks like Dr. Clark Ober in his 1943 World War II Jeep. Ladies and gentlemen.
He's even got an ammo crate throwing candy out.
The 4th of July parade with the American flag. Hi, guys. Hi, Harry.
And here comes that authentic World War II Jeep. Isn't that a beauty?
That's a darn.
Man,
what a wonderful sight that is.
It is.
Yes, sir.
Nice job.
It's like the Jeep my dad had in World War II. Good throwback. Thank you to the Scouts and their leaders.
The Volunteer Fire Department, 90 years this year, Rex.
That is the theme of the parade. This is the 90th anniversary of the Coralville Fire.
You were around to the first year, weren't you?
Well, maybe a couple years after that, but I was a Coralville Fire Department. There goes the Grand Marshal, Gary Kinsinger, right there.
All right.
Gary Kinsinger. Hi, Beth.
So we're going to have
that was retired fire chief.
Retired fire chief.
He was our captain and our assistant chief when I was on the fire department. He was the big cheese during about the second half of my tenure there. And when he was the chief, station number 1 on 5th Street was built. A couple new fire engines showed up, and in the expansion of our training committee, Gary was an extremely important and integral part of the history of the Coralville Volunteer Fire Department. Now we've got retired Chief Dave Stannard in front of us here now, and Dave spent 43 years as a firefighter, 16 of those was as the Coralville Fire Chief. Hi, Chief.
Hi, Deb.
There goes Dave Stannard, the fire chief, the city of Coralville. He's the Grand Marshal. These are all Grand Marshals, and right behind it here is Ori Switzer, our current fire chief. Hi, Ori. There goes the fire chief. Oh,
all
boy.
3. Yeah.
90 years, the Coralville Fire. That means 90 years of organization. We had a fire department starting in the 1870s, but as you know, it didn't amount to a heck of a lot in the 1870s. In fact, their motto was, get out of the way, it's going to burn down. And
they rang the school bell, and then they had to go get buckets.
That's about what it amounted to. That's exactly right. Yeah, yes, sir. Well, the Coralville Parade on the 4th of July, you know, we've got a big red, white, and blue stripe right down the middle and right in front of the Coralville Recreation Center. And this is called, for this one day, this is called Independence Avenue. It's a beauty, Herb.
It is. It's a wonderful day. It's a little warm, but we got a slight breeze. The sun's gotten out of our eyes now, and here comes the fire trucks.
So the people who are here today, we've got a huge crowd. From our vantage point, right in front of we're between Northwest Junior High and the Coralville Recreation Center. And if you look east or west, there are American flags that were put up by the Boy Scouts this morning, of course. And we've just got a large crowd, as you would expect. You know, it was 10 below zero last winter or more, and now it's 90 degrees in the shade. It feels great, doesn't it?
And everyone's out.
All right, what do we have here? We've got
who do we got? We got Coralville, number 1. Here we are. Fire truck. It's awful quiet. We haven't heard anything yet.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
That's Coralville Engine 73. That's a beaut. That's a real nice one. Now, you know, they've got the windows up. That would mean air conditioning.
It's running.
Didn't have that when I was on the fire truck.
No, they didn't have doors when you were on the fire
Well, we rode on the back of fire truck, which is against the law now, by the way.
Things have changed.
Yes, they have. So what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, this parade and this whole event is put together by volunteers, and it all started last night on July the 3rd with a big concert in the park, and there's a carnival down there, and the concert last night was a 34th Army Military Band known as the Sidewinders, and then they had a big gentleman here from New York City who used to be with Journey. Is that true?
Yeah, he was a former lead singer from Journey.
Big crowd last night, and now here we are on the 4th of July parade. These kids are all lined up with sacks. I don't know what's going on with all these sacks.
They haven't gotten anything in them yet.
It's not Halloween.
No.
What's going on here?
I don't. Maybe they're going to pick up the litter. You think? Because but they're very anxious and they're waving a lot. So we don't know what they're waiting for. While we have a second here, we want to thank a couple of the people, McGregor's, Life Church, Central State Bank for providing the parade staging area in their parking lot. It's a huge help to get everyone organized over there. and also for providing some refreshments, air-conditioned facility, volunteers, John Hines and the staff at Coralville. They're working behind me right now.
Comes our fire prevention floats.
It looks like they're on fire on top of there.
That's
we
the
got
Coralville.
flames. We got flames coming out of the top.
Coralville City Council at work right there. Hi, kids. That's coming with the Coralville City Council and nice-looking golf carts, probably from Brown Deer Golf Course.
Yeah, they're on loan.
Well, here comes the Coralville ladder truck. This is about an $800,000 vehicle, Herb.
Man,
so,
isn't that something?
I don't think we could buy one if we had to. Look at the people up on top.
I know.
There's some of your city council up on top, right up there. That's an antenna. That aerial goes up. That's a 110-foot aerial. That is a major fire truck.
Yes, it is.
That's called Ladder 75 is the official name.
They didn't have this when you were back in your day,
Right
did they?
right at the end, we got our first one, which was this one replaced that one. There's lady firefighter right there.
Yeah, when they built number 2, they built a training facility up there. And we call it North Coralville.
Yeah, they've got
Station.
2 fire stations down here in
Yeah.
Coralville. Amazing. Little bitty fire department. Hi, bud.
They get interns from all over come and do training for the fire department.
We've got a great situation here with Kirkwood Community College. You could work on a fire science, AS degree in fire science, and you could live in station number 2 and number 1 now. And for a couple of weekends a month, as a part of your training, you don't get paid, but you get free living quarters.
Right.
And you're on duty all during that time.
I heard the food's pretty good too.
Yes, no doubt it is.
There's a fire rescue.
Coralville's rolling out their other ladder truck. This next ladder truck is stationed at Station 2 up off Holiday Road up there.
Now this was an earlier one or a later one?
This is a later one. This one they actually bought in a used condition, made a really good buy. Chief Standard wrangled this one out with a big grant and stuff like that.
Yeah, number 79.
That's ladder 79. Called truck 79 in the fire service. That's a truck. The rest of them are engines.
It sure is.
Come on, boy.
You know, you see them going down the road, and they might be going 50, but they look like they're going 100.
Well, stranger than true, I was on for 20 years firefighter. I've driven a fire truck to many fires. That is the ultimate rush in your life, driving a fire truck to a fire. With the thought being, yes, you've got lights and sirens. You have to drive slow, because if you don't get there, the people's lives are in trouble. So you really got to watch yourself.
Got to get there first. Number 71 truck just went by.
Oh boy, this is the 90th anniversary of the Coralville Volunteer Firefighter. Keyword volunteer. We have 4 or 5 paid positions there: Chief, Assistant Chief, Inspection Division. So we're really working at it with 2 fire stations. Lots and lots of training, and lots of people who would like to be part of that. That's a hazmat truck, rescue hazmat. Everything on these trucks, I'll tell you, that hazmat truck has every possible thing you could think of, right down to and including a bar of soap. And you say, why would they have a bar of soap? If there's a leak in a gas tank on a car, we soap it up and send it on their way. That's that's honest to God. There's our boys for Tiffin in this
there
morning.
They are.
Boy, Tiffin's got a fine truck.
Yes, they do. Number 151.
Yep, Tiffin 151. Heard the radio calls many times. Boy, what a wonderful day for a parade. This is living here. This is the parade. We've got kids, we've got American flags, we've got a red, white, and blue stripe down. Wow, what a deal we've got going.
And the streets are lined with people. How many people are here on a parade day? How many thousand are here? I don't know.
You know, this goes clear down 12th Avenue and around the corner and up 5th Street. Let's just take a guess. 15, 20,000 people. That might be my guess.
Yeah.
You can't see this truck coming from Solon, you're in trouble. You got that whirly thing in the front and big electronic fire engine.
Who came up with that whirly thing?
Fire service.
Yeah.
The big sirens on the lower left down there. That's called a Federal Fire Siren Company makes those, and those are the ones that start low and go high and start low. And those are the ones that really clear out the traffic. Extremely loud. That's what they're for, to get you to quit listening to your radio in your car so you can hear a fire truck going. That's the whole goal of these things, you know.
Here's
our friends in North Liberty. Oh, there's Sparky the fire dog.
Sparky.
Not so sure I want to be Sparky the Fire Dog today.
At least he's not walking.
And they say they were established in 1945. That plays right into about right. Up until about that time, North Liberty was a very, very small town. So, emergency management, that'd be from Johnson County.
Yeah, this is a new vehicle in the parade. I don't remember seeing
it.
It
is. There you go. Oh yeah. Comes the sheriff.
Johnson County Sheriff.
They're all here. Everybody wants to be part of the parade.
That's right. It's a wonderful day for a parade. You know, you can wash your vehicle and put it in the parade, and it stays clean.
American Red Cross with a nice big float.
That is. That's a big
Boy,
one.
that's the biggest van in town, isn't it?
It is.
That's the disaster relief. They have 5 of these units in the state of Iowa, and they show up at fires when a family's been displaced or a disaster from a flood. That's the American Red Cross.
You know, the Sloth Hours, they've been in a number of parades, but I never knew that the truck that they're driving was sold new to the Brown Township Fire Department in Springville, Iowa.
Wow, that's a 1940 International.
So that was brand new when they bought it.
Don Slothar, the DSFD, that means Don Slothar Fire Department. Good friend of mine, he was on the fire department. That's his son riding shotgun there. When Don passed away, that's what we used for his hearse. We put him in the back of that fire truck, and Don got delivered to his final resting spot at the Coralville Cemetery. That's how deep-rooted and in the veins, your blood, the firefighting service can be, and that's a pretty neat deal for these guys. I had to walk away because you get older. It's hard work, boy. Let me tell you.
Yes.
So 10 below 0, you're rusting in your house, and you get paid to go out. Are you going to go out when you're 65 years old? No. We're glad they do. Say, what do we have here, Herb?
Well, it's the Harbit Landscaping, and this is a Model T 1918 Ford truck with a fire hose. And Captain James is driving. This is similar to what the fire department had 90 years ago.
Comes the mayor. There's the mayor of Coralville, for God's sake. There's John the mayor.
Hello, Mayor.
Hi, Mayor. He didn't care about us at the main reviewing stand. He's not going to win any kind of award now. He didn't
You're
even
supposed to smile.
Didn't even look at us. Didn't even look at us. We probably peaked in our careers, Herb.
Yeah, I know. We get no help at all. So we're not. Here comes the Coralville Fire Rescue Law Enforcement. And they're oh, here's the old fire equipment that you had when you were a young.
There you go. They brought that in. They brought that from the city of Newton. Bring it on, buddy. Bring it on. Here, come get some of this stuff. We don't deal with it. Here's a young man right here.
Yeah, there he is. There he is.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Kyle. Kyle.
Thank you.
Thank you, young man. I'm Mike.
And here's Dick Myers, the
There's
parade
my buddy
founder.
Dick Myers. There's the founder of the Coralville Parade right there. There's Dick Myers. He's looking great. Given by retired Chief Barry.
Yep, there he is. And look who he's driving.
Good to see
you.
you.
You
Hi,
trust
Barry.
that guy driving you around?
That's Dick Myers, the founder of the Coralville Parade, 4th of July Parade, and the Historic Society. What a wonderful guy. He used to be mayor of Coralville. He owned the truck stop for many, many years. He and his wife,
that
Doris.
was quite a place. That was
Here
quite
comes,
a
what do we
place.
got going here now? We've got the
Well, we're
law
still
enforcement.
working on the services and the safety, and now we got, this is the University of Iowa Credit Union changed to green.
Antique Car Museum of Iowa. City of Coralville, Mayor John Lindell.
Hello.
They're having fun today in that car.
Yeah, I don't know whose car that is.
I don't
wonder
know.
if that's
It's a beaut.
one of Dean Oaks or somebody.
Yes.
And then, okay, this is the Coralville 100 years. What do we got here?
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we got one of our first walking groups here now.
Get that to Kyle. guy right there. I think that's a Kyle guy right there. Is that a Spirit Squad, Herb?
I'm looking here. We got the University of Iowa. No, it's not the Spirit. They're coming up.
There's some people walking in the parade right here. What we've got here.
It said it was number one walking group that came through. We got little kids with bags full of candy they're handing out. Oh, they got pencils. Now is the library. Here we go. The children's summer reading theme is Universe of Stories. So we have a summer reading program for all ages. So here's the
Boy, what a wonderful
Coralville Library.
What a great place that is, the Coralville Public Library. That's a wonderful
When
place
I was a
to
kid,
go.
the library was the only place that was air conditioned. Man, I spent some hot summer days
Oh, I
up
bet
there.
you did. That's a wonderful deal. Oh boy, with the no.
This is Doctor Who. You ever hear of Doctor Who?
Absolutely.
You know who Doctor Who is?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is their theme. They're going to have some Doctor Who days coming up. Wow.
Say, ladies and gentlemen, with no ado at all, in about a 1964 Ford Falcon convertible, Lisa Beluter, Jen Jensen, and the new coach from the University of Iowa basketball.
There
The
they
head
are.
women's basketball coaches at the University of Iowa. Hi, Jen. And the cheerleaders from the Spirit Squad at the
Yeah,
University of Iowa
there they are.
basketball. Wow.
And it's Herky. Look at Herky riding up
No
on top.
parade is complete without Herky the Hawk from the University
Yes,
of Iowa. Hi,
indeed.
Herky. That was Lisa Bluter.
Yeah.
The Naismith College Women's Basketball Coach of the Year. 29-7 Hawkeyes went on to win the Big Ten tournament and went on deep into the tournament themselves. Wow, here we got going here.
Convention Visitors Bureau.
The CVB.
Fry Fest. You know, Fry Fest is coming up. It's the last day of August. And that is always a huge event for Coralville. Damn it. We've got a theme this year. August 30th, we got Fry Fest. And our theme this year, Rex, is the 90 years of Kinnick Stadium.
Wow.
So we'll be celebrating. It used to be Iowa Stadium back when it was built.
Yeah, Kinnick Stadium became that in 1972.
1929
Wow.
was the first year.
Now, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I think it's Hills Bank time pretty soon.
Yes, it is. It's coming right up. You know, Keith Jones has been the head figurine of this parade for years
Keith's
and years
been here
and
for
years.
many, many years. Hills Bank has always got him dressed up. I see him up there. I'm not going to let it said feeling groovy on it. It says feeling groovy about the Coralville Fire Department. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the winner in the Grand Marshals Award. The winner of the Grand Marshals is from Hills Bank, feeling groovy about the Coralville Fire Department. And there's Keith Jones up there. I don't know what he is, but he's a singer.
Yeah, yes.
He's a singer from the 1970s, 1969. He's a hippie-looking guy.
Look at that Volkswagen van there.
Got an old VW van with Jimi Hendrix on the side or Bob Marley. That's Bob Marley. I'm afraid to ask what they're doing.
It is.
Thank you, guys. That was Bob Marley. Keith Jones is Bob Marley. I hope he doesn't do all the things Bob Marley did, for gosh sake.
Up in smoke.
That's our friend. Here comes the League of Women Voters in Johnson County. Good afternoon, good morning.
Yeah, the league is commemorating
There they are.
the 19th Amendment.
My little friend, she sold her a house, matter of fact. She's a doctor. She marched in the parade. League of Women Voters supports green energy.
You know, a couple of the other people we want to thank is our zany Coral Vision Parade commentators, Rex Brandstetter and Herb Stubb. We got listed in the program.
We're in the parade? Wow. City Circle Acting Company,
Yes.
right here, based right here in Coralville at the James Fawcett Theater, our own acting company. As a part of the city of Coralville, but we have an acting company.
Yes, we do.
That's our first float entry that has a dog in it.
That's pretty good. Walking and juggling at the same
They
time.
did. They juggled the lineup when they knew I was going to play. Put all the rummies in because they wasn't going to beat them. Boy, this say we've got an old convertible coming, Herb. It looks
Yeah,
like to me like
this is U.S. Bank. That's been in the parade for many, many years.
that's a kit car. What that means, it looks like a 32 Ford convertible, which it is, but it's a kit. Underneath it could be a Ford Mustang, so you can drive that thing about anywhere you want to go. Oh boy, isn't that fun? Our Redeemer Lutheran Church is a-coming.
Yep. Each year they give out over 7,000 bottles of water. Look at all the water.
Holy mackerel! They've got. I don't know who's driving. That's a good old red tractor. If you're
Yeah,
a
it
red
is.
tractor
It
fan, there
is.
goes the farm all.
They don't make those anymore, do they?
No. Looking good.
Thank you. I tell you, a lot of people are happy to see this float go by.
7,000 bottles of water. They better pace themselves.
You know, the next best float is the Johnson County Cattlemen. You know, they have grill. They grill out at different events.
Boy, they do.
And they're Johnson County are at the 4-H fair every year. They
Yeah.
have a big
They trade off
barbecue.
with the pork producers. One
And,
night you
yes,
get pork sandwich.
yeah.
You have to go back the next night to get a hamburger.
they take
loin.
turns. They take turns.
Hi, Queen. Hi, Queen. That's the Johnson
Nothing
County.
like the smell of ribeyes on a grill. you
That'd
know?
be the Johnson County Cattle Queen right there up there.
Yeah.
On board, yeah. Good for them. Great group.
Well, this next float is very near to me. This is St. Thomas More Church.
Tell us about it, Herb.
Well, and this is 10 years now that we have had our church building in Coralville. We started at the Brown Deer Golf Course, just renting it on a Sunday. Now we're starting the next big expansion, including doubling the parking. We went from 400 to 1,200 families in just a matter of a few years.
Wow.
And this is our music, our band, our music department.
Let's listen in. Oh boy, there they go.
Yeah.
I like that. Great
Oh.
job. Happy anniversary. What you doing?
Look at this, Rex. Look at that. Look at the size of these
I
guys.
like the look of that first
Oh,
truss and
man.
say that's a 6-horse Belgian horse hitch.
Yeah. I tell you, when we're up this close and personal, those things are big, aren't they?
Holy mackerel. 6 horses. You know, well, there goes the job that some people should have, but maybe they've been picked up for speeding a couple too many times
I
or
think
something like
it'd
that.
do them good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, darn right. That's
They
good.
got the spreader turned off on the back
you
of that
could be,
wagon.
yeah, you could be in the parade. Well, they should have that behind all the politicians in any parade. Have the little follow-up wagon. West Bank is in town, Herb. West Bank was founded in 1893, making it one of the oldest operating community banks in Iowa. West Bank has an office in Coralville and offices in metropolitan areas around the state, including Des Moines.
I was going to go to each bank in Coralville and just say hello. After 27, I got tired. I got lost. I didn't know how many more there
Ran
were.
out of gas.
Oh, man. Coralville is a home of the banks,
Oh,
I'll tell
boy.
you. Coral West Dental.
That's Dr.
I'm looking
Dr.
for
Jeff
the sign.
Rubel is in his 30th year of practicing dentistry, and he's a proud owner of one of the highest rated dental practice in the state of Iowa. Dr. Jeff's up there. I see him right up there. Hi, Dr. Jeff.
There
Good
he
job,
is.
buddy. Your staff is all here. Boy, they got. Now the guy he's in the float,
Yeah,
ladies
yeah,
and gentlemen. He's sitting in a kid's swimming pool with a bunch of kids.
Here we lose him.
He's got it made.
Yeah, Hy-Vee's coming up here. Hy-Vee is involved.
Hi, Uncle
in,
Sam. Uncle Sam was driving.
Yep, a lot of
You
activities.
know, Uncle Sam, they're
around here.
actually on a delivery.
I didn't see who Uncle Sam. I didn't see which one that was.
They're on a delivery. They got caught up in the parade. That's
Yeah.
the problem with Hy-Vee today.
Jay.
Jerry, how you doing?
There's Jay. How you doing? All right.
How you doing? All right, man. You guys live in town here?
No.
Hy-Vee? All right.
What Leonard does. There you go.
Gay and Chia just went by in their tractor.
Well, Gay and Chia, Danny Chia. That's from Gay and
Yes.
Chia. Danny Chia grew up right here in Coralville. There's Mrs. Chia right there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
There you go.
There's some good ones.
The
Thanks.
Children's Museum, this is the hot spot in Coralville. This is the place to be, boy. That's a great place. I've been there. I don't have any kids.
You know, they've been in 20 years. They've been at the Coral Ridge Mall.
Boy, they've
Can
really
you
taken
believe
off
that?
on this theme. No, they've been there 20 years.
20. This is a 20th
Holy
year.
mackerel.
And we
Now-
went there when we thought that was the Cat's Meow when they built that place.
You know, I used to know a group called UICCU. They're now called the Green State.
Yes, they are.
the
They're
Green
changing
State
their names.
Credit Union.
They're
This is their
changing their name, and
first-
they're green. Look at how green
First
they are.
official parade they've taken part in
I
since
know.
they changed their name 2 days ago, Herb. 3 days.
I got a notice I'm going to get a new credit card with their new name on it.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. I said, thank you much.
Now it's interesting to me there, but the Green State with the got black shirts on. That's an interesting twist.
Well, I would not pick that color for a parade today. That's all I
On the
can
4th
say.
of July, I think if that committee may get fired, don't you?
For a moment, I thought it was the hospice home. We got some more here. Some more
Oh, boy, they
green-
are really
some more
going.
Green State.
They're really going.
You know, you just wonder. Changing your name is not inexpensive.
No, oh, that's absolutely not.
Yeah. And there
The
they
bird,
go.
there goes
There
Green.
they
There goes
go.
Green State right there.
They got the wrap
Nice
on
looking
that
van, Skip.
Nice van.
Come right in, pal. Thank you, pal.
This is one of the.
There's a big air show.
Yeah, this is a fun thing. Have you ever been out those air shows?
Not for a long, long
Oh
time.
man, look at the size of these
boy.
remote control. You know, you would think of like a balsa wood glider or something. No way. These things are thousands of dollars.
That's a
They're-
scale model
they're-
of a DC-3.
Yeah, they require a lot of.
We're on
a lot
Facebook.
of
The
work.
27th annual Iowa City Aerohawks annual air show is going to be Sunday, August the 11th at the Aerohawk Flying Field on Melrose Avenue.
27th annual Iowa City Aerohawk radio-controlled air show.
Yeah,
Roxy's grandkids.
yeah. Huh?
Yeah, they had a scale model DC-3. They had biplanes on there. And you know, if you see those things, my God, there's a DC-3, and it's one of those.
It is. I mean, it'll catch you.
Who's on deck? Who's on board?
We got the birdhouse. This is the hospice
Oh
home
boy,
of
let
Johnson
me
County.
tell you something. What a wonderful organization that is. That's a dignity type
Yes.
thing. Thank you, sir.
And the volunteers that
The
help
Bird
out.
House is a community-based nonprofit dedicated to providing compassionate, dignified, and end-of-life support by focusing on the spiritual, physical, and emotional needs of our guests. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Bird House is for sort of your terminal care when the time's about to come and they treat you with honor and respect, and you go about your way in life. The O'Brien
job.
family. Let's talk about McDonald's in the Iowa City area.
Well, the O'Briens have been around for how many years? 61 years.
Wow.
The local McDonald's owner and operators. They have McDonald's in Coralville, Iowa City, Williamsburg. I think they have the West Branch,
Yes, they do.
North Liberty.
Yes,
so
they do.
they're all around the area.
And when they opened up down on South Riverside Drive, they had a walk-up window, ladies and gentlemen, with the gold large and a
Yeah,
walk-up
well, how
window.
much were hamburgers back then?
15 cents.
15 cent, 12 cent fries.
Iowa City balloons. Would you guess that's the Iowa City balloons?
It
entry?
looks like it.
Red, white, and blue. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice job, ladies. Do you see balloons? If you see balloons, call Dr. Smith, the eye doctor. Oh, I just threw that in. That's the most patriotic float.
They performed in parades all over the world, including Chicago, New Orleans, China, and Iowa City homecoming parade. Is that amazing?
Wow. You know, it's just fun just to let you folks know out there that we are in Coralville, Iowa. We're in the flyover area of the world, of the country, and we're having a big deal here today. We're having a parade to all parades. This is the annual 4th of July parade at 4thFest here. This is probably our 35th parade, I think, along in there. And we're having a hoot. We've got all kinds of groups here. I'm hearing something, Herb. We've got the Iowa City Community Band. Let's
kind of listen to these guys
let's
for
see
a
what
moment.
they've got going. The 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen.
Quite a show.
It's a fourth.
Quite a
Big
show.
red, white, and blue bunting and trim and flag. Wow.
You know, Brown Deer Place, they've been around for quite a while. They're now residents for 55 to 100 years old
And
are
that's who's in the
participating in
parade
today's
today.
parade.
55 to 100. They were.
Yeah.
That person remembered the parade in what's 2019 minus 100? Or you were a math whiz.
Well, they'd probably start remembering about 1922. They were 3 years old.
Well, it's nice to have them here, for God's sake.
It is. We got the Midwest One Bank coming up here. They got a nice new van. And there's the piggy bank right in the front seat.
Young person watching and listening today, you got grandkids, get them started on a nice little savings.
They're handing
Nice
out
little-
chalk today. You know what the chalk's for?
I don't.
It's a free family event called Chalk.
Charlie,
Rock
all right, buddy.
the Chalk, downtown Iowa
So
City on
Midwest
August
One
9th.
Bank with all their people in it. They're walking in the parade. They're having a great time. There goes President of the bank. Hey, Charlie. Oh, we're doing great. We hit the jackpot here again.
You're keeping all the kids busy over
Yeah,
there.
these kids think they're hot stuff. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, here's our first Corvette of the parade here.
You betcha. Who's in it? Oh, that's Mike Lensing and his buddy Helena
Uh-huh.
from
Lensing
Lensing
Funeral Home.
Funeral Home. Hi, Mike. Hi, Ellie. Hi. Trying to keep his dog cool, and he's dying.
I know.
I shouldn't say that, but
No,
the funeral
not
guy.
the
I did-
funeral home.
I didn't mean that, for God's
He'd
sake.
get a good price, though, wouldn't he?
Here comes Kunkel for sheriff right there. There's the official. This must be political. It must be a parade.
Yeah,
We've
it
got
is. You
politics.
got it.
Kunkel for
Is this-
sheriff.
Yeah, this is the first elective
Kunkel for sheriff.
to
All right.
float to be in here. So
We'll put that right out so people can see it. Gonna have our Lonnie Crabbe's gonna retire as
yeah, I
as
heard
our
that.
sheriff.
I heard that.
So Kunkel for sheriff. That's our
Well,
first one.
they'll have-
Kunkel for sheriff.
They'll have a few people
He
wanting.
must have had to pay a lot of people to be in the parade and carry his banner. 'Cause they probably a big party tonight. Free beer and pop and stuff tonight.
Speaking of,
There goes the old sheriff. I mean, there goes the current sheriff right now. Well, it's small town, Herb. You
It
know
is.
what the heck. All right, that was the ambition.
you know, we had our first walking group, you know, that went by. Now we have, this is our ambition baton twirling and dance group, and these girls are, man, they have to do this for another 2 miles. That's all I can say. They are very active. They're in Iowa City. They have competitive classes for children from 3 to 18 years old. And many college twirlers came from this organization. UNI, Iowa State, Drake, Florida State, TCU, and Mount Mercy University.
Wow.
My wife went to Mount Mercy
This
University.
is really the way to get started and get
Yeah.
I didn't know. Was it all girls? Is it an all girls
yeah,
thing?
yeah. It's one of the few things that are it's like the Boy Scouts, you know?
Yeah, you let them in. Yeah, you betcha. Boy, they know what they're doing. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Wow. Most of the people I hang around with have a hard time walking
Oh, look
down
at
the
that.
street, let alone trying to.
Yeah, here's 3
Twirl.
at once. Look at this, 3 at once. All right.
You know, it looks to me like they're panning for the camera. I don't know what the
Why
deal's
do
going.
yeah, this is kind of the spot. We should put a big X out here in front of us.
There's the Alumni Association for that group. Yeah, they've only got 9 miles left to go. I'd kind of pace myself on a hot day like this.
I
here.
know. They're doing good.
Of course, you and I are in the shade. What do we care?
We're sitting down in the breeze, too. Grand Living at Bridgewater. This is one of, Coralville has many fine retirement places. And it's amazing the number of places that are available
The
around
senior
here.
community up
Yeah.
on the First Avenue, Hayden Fry Way.
Johnson County was #1 retirement spot for years in Iowa. And
It
of
is.
course, the university, the hospital.
That's exactly why
you
people
know,
move here.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's exactly
It's
right.
it's a nice town. Big town with a small town feel.
I like. Is that new? Can we use that big town with a small town feel?
I just invented that.
small town with a big town feel. Which one do you like?
I forget which one did I
You know,
say
I like
first.
small town, but it's kind of
Yeah.
getting big, isn't it?
It-
It really is.
When I came here in 1971, there was 4,700 people here.
You know, I remember my great-great-grandparents welcoming you for Plymouth Rock here about one.
Yeah.
We'd been here a couple hundred years when you got here, but
Yeah.
there goes
Billion
there goes
Auto.
Billion. They got a new car key or something.
Uh-huh. family-owned company that started since 1935.
Incoming. No.
I'd like to have
God, I
some of
want
their
chocolate.
1935 vehicles they sold back then, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Copyworks is here today.
Genesis.
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
the big white house.
Big White House right up
Yeah.
there on 12th Avenue
They're
today.
sending out invitations for the big barbecue after
11
the parade.
to 2 o'clock today, they're going to have a barbecue right after the parade. In fact, it starts in 10 minutes, Herb. Maybe we should run up there, beat the crowd.
we should.
the Gowan Blood Center here.
Yes.
Thank gosh people go down and give blood for the rest of us, for people who are having surgery. It really
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
They'll be at 4thFest.
Absolutely.
So,
Thank you so much. They're going
Thank
to the
you.
Gowan Blood Center. What a wonderful project and what a wonderful company they do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What a great group that they are.
Thank you. I think these are those openers.
Thank
You know those openers that you
Yeah.
open jars with?
Oh, yeah.
When you get old like me, you need these. You want one? There
Yeah.
you go. And here we are, the North Liberty Coralville baseball, softball. Registering right now for fall ball.
Check that out. 1,200 boys and girls aged 3 to 14. 1,200
Yes.
area from the area. Holy mackerel, Andy. They got a gang, and that's softball and baseball. Good for them.
When you were down here when you were a kid, there wasn't 1,200 kids.
I
in
know.
Coralville,
It was
there?
12 in town.
You had about 14. 12 of them wouldn't play with you.
We had 4 teams. I know that. I had 4 teams, and I was in the league. We had no teams to start with until the Optimist Club came up with the sponsorship. Boy, this is a great parade, ladies and gentlemen. You ought to see the crowd up and down the streets here on Independence Avenue. We're right between the rec center and the Coralville, and the Northwest Junior High, and we've got a parade going, and we're only about a quarter of the way, 40% of the way into this thing. Man, have we had a lot of outfit. Now, Herb, something tells me you lipped off to these guys earlier, and now I
Yeah.
called them,
Uh-huh,
and this is called Anderson's Taekwondo, so they're going to call you out, Herb.
I'm going to hide behind you. I don't quite. You won't cover me all up, but I'll.
Good to see you, kids.
18 years of Taekwondo classes in Coralville, and they've been 17 at the rec center.
I told you that Herb lipped off to you guys. Come back over here.
They're going to have world champion titles in Little Rock,
Thanks, sir.
Arkansas.
Yes, sir. Thank you for marching this year. Great show. I'm not lipping off.
These guys, not only do they do things here, but a lot of these different organizations travel all over the country, if not all over the world, pursuing whatever they're.
Uh-oh. These kids have masks on in clubs or something. I'm
Well,
not joining.
They changed. They got rubber-coated swords.
Oh, she just belted that one kid.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we used to do that when we were kids, but didn't have the gear on. You just hit each other.
There was.
Wow. Now I saw this. This is called
My Mickey Vacation
My
Travel.
Mickey Vacation. It says here, My Mickey Vacation Travel. If you are planning a Disney vacation, let Terry Davies help you set it up. Wow. These kids, they really go. They must know all about Mickey Vacation to Disneyland or Disney World.
Yeah, I bet they've been there once or twice. The basket auctioneer was Kyle Sukup, and the MC was Rex Brandstatter. Isn't that nice? And organizer Michael Brandstatter.
Sure. Yeah, we had a big turnout back in April or May. Just had a nice drone flyover. That was cool.
I saw that last.
Yeah.
It's right over here.
There you go, the classy
Yep.
chassis with
Classy
a
chassis.
Ford Anglia with a nice Ford Anglia.
Yeah, I like that little smoke coming out of the vent there. I thought they missed some of the wax.
Classy chassis. The classy chassis are here with the old cars.
Yep.
What would you expect? There goes Mark Heacock with his 40. Hi, Donna. Hi, Mark.
They have
48
six
Chevy, 48 Plymouth.
shows.
What a pretty
Coral
car.
Ridge Mall. And it's the last Friday of April through September.
What a pretty
So
car. This is a
April
car-
through September on the last Friday.
69
they have
GTO.
They have a car show every month out at the Coral Ridge Mall.
Yes, they do.
So you can go out there and see
I
them.
take my car there all the time.
Yeah.
And old GTO. Cub Scout Pack 207. I'm going to tell you right now, that's my old pack, Herb.
Coralville Central
That's-
and Kirkwood Elementary.
That's
they
my
combined them both.
That's my old group, Pack 207. Proud member of Pack 207.
I can't remember what my pack number was because I joined and 4 days later the place folded.
Well, we can't have that.
I never did. I never even
Is there
got
any correlation between you joining and the pack folding?
I'm not saying, but I never got my tenderfoot badge or anything.
I think there's some sort of correlation. Hey, Holiday Retirement Walden Place is right here, and that says Holiday Retirement. Holiday is the name of the main organization that owns those groups over there. They're an all-inclusive independent living retirement community located on the west side of Iowa City. Thanks for coming.
Another one of those places.
Yes, independent living community they're called. Comes the Johnson County Republicans. Is this it?
Here we
All right.
go. Yep.
It must be political because here they come marching down the street here.
Here's another
The
one.
Republicans are going first. There you go. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, here, watch out. This group here, you told me not to mess with the taekwondo. These are the roller babes, the roller derby girls. I think they're all girls, aren't
I
they?
don't know.
Roller girls?
That one over there says something about
Old Capitol Roller Derby
some
is what
kind
they
of a
call
big.
it.
I'm not sure I want to be in that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning still.
Ouch.
Oh, ouch, headache.
They were Iowa City's first roller derby league.
Downwind Fraser is right.
There's a number of women's flat track. You ever see these gals operate?
Have
on
not.
A flat? Oh, yeah. You got to go sometime.
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So when they first started in Cedar Rapids, they were on, and I couldn't see how they took
They're
the
going to jump.
corners.
This girl's going to jump over people.
All right.
Iowa City Animal Care Adoption Center. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you want to adopt an animal. Say you cannot adopt an animal. You know, you can go down there and drop off $20 or $10, or go to the grocery store and get a couple big sacks, a sack of dog food or cat food, take it down there. That's a wonderful donation to them.
There's lots of
What
volunteers.
a wonderful group they
that
are.
make this thing work.
Our best friends in life are our pets. I'll tell you that right now. And these people take care of them and raise them. You know, some people just don't are mean to animals, and these guys get them and they get them back into families.
My daughter's a veterinary tech. She has been for 12 years now, and she volunteered when she went to Kirkwood Veterinary over getting her education. Spent many, many hours.
Oh boy, our little friends.
Now this is called Party Hop. Party Hop.
Party Hop's the area's
excuse
best
me.
choice for party bus rentals. The lowest rates and the best stereo around, it says. That's King and Queen.
This is King and Queen Nutrition that's
Boy.
in front of us right now.
You know, Rex means king in Latin, so I
Yes, yeah, you
King
are.
Nutrition only.
What happened to Rocks?
Well, Rox is queen, so Rox is not named on that float.
No, it is not. Yes.
Accident flyovers.
Aerial
or
inspections. You know, this thing is getting big. There's people from farmers to contractors to roofers that use this drone technology.
drone digger.
Yeah.
He's going to take off with that thing. He's going to have that thing go. Johnson County Democrats are up and at 'em today. They're everybody here, all on board.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I don't see any comments listed in the flyer here.
Nope. Do they have any?
Let's see. We're at number 62 approximately. We're about halfway
Number
through.
62.
We're halfway through.
Oh, they're high, Rod. They rounded up a bunch. They got a bunch of people here today. It's a hot time at the old ballpark today. There they are. Heat, humidity, and all. They're all marching. Boy, they're looking hot. I'll tell you that right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And
Anybody who's in this parade today is hot. Very hot.
You know, with 85 candidates, there's a lot of marchers, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few signs on that float there, aren't there? Iowa City Bruisers. Now, we just had the Roller Queens.
And now what do we got here?
Now we got the Bruisers.
Well, why not? If the Roller Queen's going to be here, I would expect the Bruiser to be here.
Well, they say this is the Junior Derby. So
Oh, I don't want to get in. If they're called the Bruisers, they might take it out on us, Herb.
Yeah, this is these are a younger version.
Yeah, boy, they're all over here. They're
Yes,
all
they
in
are.
there. If they're bruising, I'm not cruising for that deal.
Yeah, some of these Bruisers are about 6'4".
Here comes a drone.
A little flyover here. All right, they're going to go right in front of us here. Whoa! Ooh. A little too much flare. That's the easy way. There you go.
I'm going to sit right here in the shade. This last guy going to try it?
Yep.
Oh, I thought this guy was going to try it.
He was going a little slow. Iowa City Bruisers. This guy, we got a guy in a monkey mask over here. Here you go. You know this place, don't you?
Troop 270. This is the latest addition to the Boy Scouts of America in Coralville. This is the girls' troop, ladies and gentlemen. The Boy Scouts of America have allowed girls to join, and it's based on the fact that a lot of young women in our country would like to take advantage of the programs by the Boy Scouts of America, featuring all the quality things that the Boy Scouts teach. And it's a great deal for Troop 270. They've got wonderful leadership in that troop. That's going to be a very successful troop and a very successful program for Girl Scouts in what's called now Scouting USA. There goes a long-term fitness. I think maybe they're looking at us, Herb.
I think so. There they are.
Long-term fitness. There goes Henry's group. The Crazy Clowns.
Personal training. There you go.
Crazy Clowns.
Oh, here they come. This is going to be take a minute or two. Well, where are all of them? I only see that.
Well, I heard
the lead and the second.
Think that through. It's an older group, a group of older people, and you ask where they are. I don't think you really want to ask that, do you?
These look like the same guys I saw 27 years ago.
Well, that's because they are the same guys you saw 27 years ago. Only some of them aren't here anymore, Herb. And they're not in other parades today.
Is that where they took them in the fire truck? Like they retired their clown car.
I think you could have. Good morning, gentlemen.
We got to dig a big hole. Need a backhoe for that.
Good morning. Hi, ladies.
That was Dennis Plate in his 68 Ford convertible.
Yes, it is. Ford Torino convertible.
Impressions Salon. Do you say saloon or salon?
Some say salon.
Yeah.
Little PT Cruiser. What a wonderful day. Oh, looky here. Here we got coming. I had one of these almost.
You did?
I did. Here's a 1962 Pontiac Bonneville convertible. I had a Pontiac Bonneville two-door hardtop, Sierra Yellow. I like that. This is a Veterans Center. Yes, sir. Sir. 62 Bonneville. Where's that one from? Johnson County.
Yeah,
I have not seen that car around. I sold mine, trade in on my. Currently, I have a 1970 GTO. That was one of my trade bait vehicles. Boy, this parade is really happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a nice, warm, hot day. We're going to call it muggy. It's Iowa muggy. How's that sound? Is that a good term?
The corn is growing today.
Growing today, you know?
Man.
The corn's growing today if you had it planted. Because of the rain this spring, a lot of guys don't have their corn in the ground. A lot of
There was
farmers.
a guy had his picture. He was standing in a field of corn. He's 6'6", and all you could see is the top of his head. This year, it wasn't even up to his knee. Same field, same day.
Unbelievable.
1 year later. But as my one farmer friend by Victor that farms 3,000 acres, the market will take care of itself.
Yes, it will. There's the Trojan High West High baseball team.
Yeah, this is the youth group, 7 to 14-year-old.
Good job, guys.
To prepare them for high school baseball.
Absolutely.
Got to get them young these days, you know, work them out, get them together.
I played 3 years high school baseball.
Well, some of these kids start in grade school and they play for 10 years by the time they're out of high school.
I remember I traveled all over with the baseball. We had a lot of fun back then. Still have friends, of course, from the. Here's the way. We just lost our shortstop. Our shortstop passed away. I mean, that's what the whole team was there. We lost our shortstop, for gosh sakes. What do we got going here?
Z 102.9 radio station. playing today's hits.
1029 Beat Wagon it's called. Big old looking ambulance with black and gold like the Hawks.
Claire and Eric and today's hits all day long.
I got an
they
old
said.
Cocker Spaniel on the side there.
There you go.
Kate Jim, GYM, Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Eyes on the road, hands attending to ears on 1029.
That's a sports talk radio show.
It is.
K. Jim. Tabernacle Baptist Church. Yeah, we got a.
They just celebrated 35th anniversary this spring, and they've been incorporated every year for over 20 years. The Tabernacle Baptist Church. Boy, they got a big group out today. Hi, kiddo.
The next one is this Chomp Delivery. You heard about. You can order a hamburger at McDonald's and have it delivered.
I have.
Well, these are the people that will deliver your
Keep
food
calm
from-
and chomp on.
Chomp on. One of several that are in business. 120 different Iowa City, Coralville, North Liberty
Delivery.
restaurants.
Thank you, kind sir. Yes, sir. Free delivery. Chomp. We're going to call down and order a few things and tell them we're Skip Wells, and they'll have that stuff delivered right to the house.
Put it on my credit card, right?
We've got some parade brain surgeons walking out in front of the. Oh, he's helping out. Good deal. Thank you.
It's cleaning
Thank
up.
you.
Cleaning up. You know, they discontinued the transport service to the airport here just
Yeah.
a week or so ago.
Yeah.
But this is. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped ahead of myself. This is Nova Chapter 186 is the VA nurses from the Veterans Administration.
Good for them. Great job working with our veterans.
No kidding.
You know, they got a long way to go. They still got 2 sacks of candy. I'm thinking the kids at the other end may get ripped off.
Yeah. She says, "What do you mean?" Now we're at the concierge. I never can say.
Well,
that.
it's called concierge for those of us who have
Yes.
education.
Well, that
Called
was me out.
Called the concierge service. Good morning. Good morning. They'll haul you to the airport, Herb. They'll haul you
Yes.
downtown, whatever you want.
I bet for enough money they'll haul you wherever you want to
Adamant
go.
concierge services, just like at a hotel.
This is like a party
You
van
go
here.
see the concierge for all
Yeah.
your what you need, and where you go. I don't know where they're from. Do you know where they're
Take
from?
all your friends from the home.
It's got Johnson County plates on it. We got airport shuttle, weddings, private tours.
It says they're the only service that provides internet on the road, so you can stay connected even though you're in your limousine.
Entry number 76, the Coralville United Methodist Church. It says, "We will be out of this world." At Bible school, Vacation Bible School, good old VBS. I went to that when I was a kid.
Remember Luminaries?
Yeah,
They
right
always had the chicken noodles.
Yes, they're right up here on
supper,
top
right
of
on
the
the corner.
They're just going to pull over and go in and cool off,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're-
Speaking of cool
They're
off,
gonna take a detour,
It's
take a left
hot.
at the end of the street.
It's hot, it's sunny,
Oh, it
it's
is.
beautiful, it's humid, it's Iowa, it's the 4th of July.
Everyone has a sheen on their face, don't they? Oh,
do.
man.
Good old, we call that at our house a greasy face.
Uh-huh.
Got a lot of greasy faced people here, ladies and gentlemen, today.
There is. Thanks to Pearson for printing and folding the parade programs. That's always a nice donation. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Forever Green. They're right up the street.
Boy, it's going to be green this year. It's all burn, it's all
Yeah.
rain,
yeah.
rain,
Well,
rain. Everything
it's-
looks great this year.
It's a little late this year, but things are looking good. And then the other thank you we like to say, all the volunteers and contributors that helped make 4thFest another great success. And there's a list of too many to even mention by name.
We've got a lot of sponsors. 808 on 5th, Bachmeyer Carpet 1. Jim and Jan Barnes, Build a Suit, Dr. Richard Burton, Coral West Dental. Wow. Great Western Bank, Mearden, Supel and Downer attorneys, the Watts Group, West Bank. We've got some great sponsors. Wow, this is a great parade. What a wonderful day. We've got a little bit of those, kind of a sedan delivery. I'm going, without looking at my cheat sheet, looks like about a 50 to 52 Chevy sedan delivery.
Do you know what that is? It's a 52
I was right.
Chevy panel truck that is transformed and refrigerated with beer kegs in the back of that.
Pull that thing over. Get out. Let me have you in
It
that
is
thing.
full. Right now it's full. Where's the good stuff?
Wow, that
Now
is smooth operation there, boy. That's worth a visit down to them. Thank for coming up
Kelowna
here. That's a
Brewing Company.
Beautiful Kelowna Community Pantry.
Yeah,
All right.
And then, of course, they North Liberty Community Pantry, food shelter for many. Quality Care, yeah. You know, Quality Care and Brown Deer Golf Club, they use their gators and golf carts. That's where all the golf carts we use around
There you
here
go.
today. That was nice.
Somebody get your kid out of your car.
Uh-huh. Yep. Well,
This is Renegade Softball. Is that what this is? World Development.
sharing ideas and bring them to life.
Sharing ideas. I shared an idea the other night, told my wife where we should possibly go for supper. Said, forget it, we'll go where she wants to go. She does not share any ideas with me. That's just the way it is.
Isn't it something when your idea is her idea when it's a good one? Otherwise, it's not.
They're not the same. They're not
No,
the same.
it
Her
doesn't-
ideas. Oh,
yeah.
I always say there's two votes in our family. My wife has them both. You ever
Yes.
heard that one? Boy, they've got a lot of
Mine
growth.
and not yours.
How much fun can have a parade? I don't know, but we're doing it. We've got coming up number 84 out of about 125 or so. We've got Serve Pro. And you know their motto is, after a fire and a big flood, their motto is like it never even happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi, Brian.
And
And so that's what they do. Ooh, he's got a siren. Here they come.
they kept the siren on those ambulances. didn't
Yeah, everything was going fine till they had blew that.
they? Well, they've been real busy.
Now
with,
what?
with
There's 20.
floods.
When you have a fire in your home, you think, "My God, I'll never live there again." You
Yeah.
call Servpro, and their motto is like it never happened. When they're done, it is like it never happened. You don't smell it, you don't see it, you don't think it. Those are the guys to call. And a big fire in a hotel, and they say clean out the hotel. Those are the guys that do all the work. Have you been here before, Herb? I see you got grandkids over there or something like that. What's happening here?
Well, that's the two 18-month-olds. That's our Desmond and Jasper.
Are they identical twin boys?
They're not identical by any means at all.
Is that called double trouble there?
Even though they were born at the same time,
Yeah.
there's no connection whatsoever.
That's fact. That's cool.
Two different people.
Well, you know, Herb, I'm a biology major. I hate to tell you this, but they are twin brothers.
They are twins. Yeah. They're brothers from the same mother is what they are.
There you go.
Yeah.
The mother.
They're a handful. Caroline Espinoza.
Well,
I know her.
now, University of Iowa Dance Marathon. These are the young men and women who go about their business to raise money for the Children's Hospital here at the University of Iowa campus. And this just isn't something they do 2 days before their dance marathon. They are all over town. They're all over the state, all over northern Missouri and western Illinois with their programs, and they give pitches to Optimist clubs and all kinds of different groups. They have different groups that have fundraisers for them on their behalf, and they raise lots of money for the kids who are in the hospital at the University of
Do
Iowa.
you know how much money they've raised in the last 26 years?
Let us know.
$27.5 million.
$27.5 million for the
All
people
from
at
the UI 24-hour
dance,
event.
for dancing. You guys do a great job.
We got the little kid here up front.
Do it, man. Good to come. Thanks for coming. Is this like training? Is this harder than training in the NBA? That guy played basketball for University of Iowa. A.C. Earl. He's 7'1".
Mm-hmm. You never know who you'll see at a Coralville
That's
parade,
right.
you know?
I do know this. This is martial arts, and I'm not going to lip off to him, but Skip Wells said these guys are a bunch of pansies.
They'll be breaking boards and doing martial arts techniques. I think they're going to do some on you, aren't they?
1, 2. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ho! Boy, she's tough stuff. I'm not messing with her.
No.
I'm not messing with that little kid in the back row.
No, no. If they're going to kick their way for another 2 miles,
They're going to need
they're
cold
going
water.
to need a water break.
They're on camera. Here we go. We had to quit doing that at our house.
Was that the second or third lamp that you broke?
That's my brother and I did wipe out a coffee table.
The Englert Theater. What do we got here? Iowa City Arts Project with the Englert Theater and film scene. They're building the greatest small city for the arts. Iowa City Arts.
Well, that's a good deal.
The butterflies.
It is the greatest small city
The
for the
butterflies.
arts. They're hot butterflies today.
Yeah.
No, is it me or just these people crowding out in the middle of the street?
Yeah, we need to get them back a little bit. We had that at one point, you know, where the
Yeah, well, we need to have a
we'd
couple marshals here.
somebody go walk down and kind of herd
Well,
them back to the curb.
After they fire us from this job, maybe we can hire on
Yeah.
doing that.
I want to be driving one of those golf carts and just kind of buzz them.
Could we get some
back.
like Nazi helmets to wear or something like that, red, white, and blue helmets or something?
He just died yesterday, you know.
Yeah, so
Very interesting, but
saw that.
stupid.
R.D. Johnson.
R.D.
I just saw
Johnson.
that. Laugh in.
That show was banned. You know that? It was at the time.
Oh, my.
That was extremely controversial. Speaking of athletics, here is Inspire Athletics, cheerleading and tumbling gym, where they train the students. We got a group here. Yep, they're giving out handfuls. They got to learn to pace themselves here.
I think
at
that old
the
timer there,
candy.
I'm thinking he may be on that tailgate here real soon. Don't you think?
Hey,
That's
yeah,
called ageism, me looking at someone and judging them by their appearance or their age. But I'm thinking that guy's
yes.
got that tailgate sitting on.
Watch out for this guy here. They're kind of slippery.
Uh-oh. They're doing something.
She's going to spot her. All right.
Yay!
There you go.
No, I don't remember ever doing that.
I don't think I ever could do that.
You know, as a kid, I was an Indian or a cowboy, got shot 50 million times.
Oh.
One week you're the Indian or one session, you know.
Well, this is somebody we haven't seen
Czech
before.
Royal Princess,
Yeah,
welcome.
the Queen.
Miss Czechoslovak, Iowa.
Yeah. I wonder if this is based out of Cedar Rapids. That's a big Czech community in Cedar Rapids.
Yes, it is.
16-year-old senior at Highland High School in Riverside. So actually
Wow.
it's south of here.
Wow.
And the princess, 13 and attends Highland Middle School.
Everyday helper, here we are.
You know, this is a great idea, especially for people that are aging and they need a little help. Just whether it's putting your Christmas decorations back in the attic or
Oh,
hauling
I
out
get
something.
it. Everyday helper.
Yeah,
there you go.
everyday helper. And I can't tell you anything more, but I think
Well,
it's
I
a
know who
great
that
idea.
is. That's Spike. You guys, his name's Spike. I'll have to call him. Tell you his name in a minute. 2 years ahead of me in high school. 1 year ahead of me in high school.
Yeah, yeah.
Hollywood Graphics, boy, they'll fix your car or your truck up. That looks great. I like that. Thanks for coming. Beautiful. You want your message on your business on the side of your car? Hollywood Graphics. is
We got the
place to go.
Liberty Dance Team. Liberty Dance Team.
Hi, Liberty.
Ladies have won 2 years in a row state tournament and will attend the Elite Dance Camp in Cedar Rapids for the 2020 National Dance Trophy.
You say you don't want to go out and mow your grass or do all your yard work? Well, why don't you call Carew Landscaping? It says here.
31 years ago, we took care of their kids 31 years ago.
Did
Do
you
know
really?
that? Yeah. The Carew boys, they turned out to be wrestlers and big names.
Yeah, they did, matter of fact.
In the Tiffin area.
Well, Herb, it's a great day. It's nice and hot. We've had millions and millions of people and flyovers and hot ideas here on the 4th of July. What a great day it is. perfect day to be in Coralville, Iowa to watch the 4th of July parade. I would guess to you that from the start of the parade out at the old Geico building, which is now the McGregor Furniture, and it winds its way east on 8th Street and up down 14th Avenue and 12th Avenue. Time they get back up here, I'm going to say they covered 2.5 miles.
Yep.
And it's a hot, sticky day. So what? It's the 4th of July.
It's supposed to be hot.
It
and
is.
sticky
And
on
every
the
time
4th
you
of
think
July.
it's a hot day, I want you to think back, if you will. Think back to January and February, and when we thought it was done in February, we had March in front of us. It just didn't work
We
out
went
for
from
us.
record lows to record highs all within 6 months.
That's exactly right. It was a tough
It was
go
a tough
here.
winter. I mean, when we left for our cruise to Cozumel, it was 45 degrees below zero.
No
The
way.
day, that Tuesday morning that we left, 45 degrees below zero wind chill. And when we went down, it was 78 degrees down in Mexico. Okay, you
Old
talk about
Mexico.
change. It was over 100 degrees difference from point A to point B. But here we are, yeah, another 90-degree day, and we're having a good time here in Coralville.
And not only that, we're living it up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the place to be. This is the absolute place to be. 243rd anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. 243 years ago by
243 years.
by those brave people who leaned out behind trees and rocks and fought off the pesky British, and we beat them, and we are the great.
It seems like we just had our bicentennial in 1976, and here it is 43 years
Yeah,
later.
That's what it is.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Learning begins. What's that doing here?
Child Development Center with expanded hours 7 days a week. You know, they're building a new child care center up in North Liberty. Another one, huge place. So there's lots of people that busy working. They need some help with their family.
You know, as I get older, approaching 70 years old, I'm having a hard time some days walking on my feet. These kids are walking by on their hands.
Yes,
I don't get it. What's up here? How come we
Well,
can't do that?
because they weigh 42 pounds.
That's
That's
right.
why they can do
Gravity
that.
and assimilation of food. Wow, what a group. They're really having fun today.
Synergy Gymnastics, they were called.
Synergy Gymnastics.
They have students that range from 18 months old and up.
18 months old?
18 months they start training.
Wow.
You know, that dog just looks hot. I don't care what you
think?
say. That guy is hot. Well, we got a little break here. I
Yeah.
want to say that thank you again for all of our help in getting this parade organized and having it happen. The Stoltz family, Brian, Tina, Nathan, Katie, and Jake for distributing the parade programs. They came through, and more than once we got a parade offered. Scheduled
Everybody's
offered
asking
to
for
us.
these things.
And a special thank you to the Coralville Fire Department for the amazing fireworks display that we're going to have tonight, and the Coralville Police Department for keeping everybody safe.
You know, the key word there, we didn't mention that yet, but this parade is a free deal. Didn't you? I went to the Rose Bowl parade and paid several $100 to sit in the
Oh,
stands.
yes.
And here I am in Coralville. Now, granted, their parade isn't as good as ours out there, but they charge for it.
Yeah.
They charge for the Rose Parade, which isn't as good as this parade.
Well, but we're having just as much fun here as we did out there.
That's
you
a
know?
fact, buddy.
Yeah.
I like the looks of that.
Do you know what this place is called? This is called the Tap and Tacos. It's right over there.
Right here?
Right down the street from Brandy's Vacuum
It's
Cleaner.
right. That's right.
around
That's
the
where
corner.
it was. Good old historic
Yeah.
name in Coralville.
Yep.
Founded in 1969 by my mom and dad.
I used to work right next door to Brandy for years. Tell you, we've got a number of stories, and I can't repeat any of them on the air. He was quite a guy.
Oh, amen to that. Here comes Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. I've let nature extremely shape my body, and I've tried to help it along with a little cerveja and a few hamburgers along the way.
Well, all I know is
That's
the
your basic
shape.
big
The
dooley there.
shape of this truck is something else. I mean, what is that thing?
You know, those people get up early in the morning to exercise. Do you understand what a job that would be? Look at that lady. Sleep in, for God's sake. Hey, we've got sponsors. We've got City Attorney Don Deal and Kevin Olson, the Coralville Marriott and Hotel and Conference Center. Hey, Grand Rail Development, HR Green, the Green State Credit Union, Integrated DNA Technology, which is a world-famous company here in Coralville. Leapfrog Technology, Mortensen Construction. They're down there building away on the new arena as we speak. Shields, Shoemaker Holland Professional Engineering, and Viridian Credit Union on the Coralville Strip.
I went by the arena down there. They got the roof on now.
Boy,
you know
they're
that?
cooking. They are
Yeah.
cooking along.
It
down
says
there. That's
opening fall of 2020 is what the sign
right.
says.
Oh boy, 2020. That's next year.
Care Ambulance Service, Iowa City, Waterloo, Grinnell, and surrounding communities. Air and ground medical transports.
Wow. Tap and Tacos Farrell's.
They follow RAGBRAI, and
Yes. Yes.
take care of the wounded that fall at RAGBRAI. Metro Mix, yeah, what's this?
Well, Metro Mix Chorus. They want to be part of if you want to be a part of an award-winning cappella chorus, well, come join the fun. Friendship and Harmony and Metro Mix Chorus, and right behind the Boy Scouts of America High Scouts.
Troop 2000.
Our good friends at Troop 2000. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you, George. Yes, sir. Good to see you. Hi, guys. What a group that is. They go to camps. They go all over the country at High Adventure. They're having a great time. There's
Moxie Solar. Yeah, they're the solar people up there right as you approach North
I
Liberty.
see.
On
I get it.
218.
You know what fun this is? You have the local fire department. You have the local police. You have the Boy Scouts. You have the cheerleaders. What the ground level parade this is, huh?
Well, this is a cross section of Coralville, Iowa.
Cross section of America to boot, boy. I'll tell you that.
The big city that's a small town. There you go.
That's a new one. I like that one. We're working on a new slogan.
Yep. We're going to put that on the side of the taxis and the Ubers.
We've got the hub of hospitality, but Herb and I are working on new. Well, give us a year. We'll be back with that. We'll work on that one, Herb. I don't know if that will get to come back. I think they're looking at our contract now.
I know. Well, I want to mention this so we don't forget. Finally, we want to thank all the veterans and the active service members.
And, we should have said that at the top of the show, because, without those men and women, we wouldn't be able to be here doing what we're doing. We'd
That's
be
right.
Speaking Russian or German or Japanese.
Octoon.
Sure. Corridor drywall equipment rental. I'm sorry, you betcha.
Yeah.
North Liberty. Look at the machinery. That looks like work. You rent those. I'm not going to do that.
Well, you got to be able to operate them. I found that out. We're working on it.
Now the guy walking the wrong way in the parade with an open beer bottle, ladies and gentlemen. That's
here's our local Marcus Theaters. They're the $5 movie folks. We go to a lot of movies on Tuesday night.
Tuesday treat deals.
Yep,
there you
$5
go.
deals.
$2 hot dogs on Tuesdays morning.
Yeah, you get to upgrade your popcorn. They got all kinds
Is
of
that
deals.
right? American.
Now, I think he would attract some attention in his investigative work under Secret Service there. wouldn't he?
I don't think he's undercover.
No, not undercover.
He's got some kind of a gator-looking thing that's green as the alligator and black, and the big-looking roll bars. I don't think it's a secret.
The good thing to know is he'll provide us with private investigative and protective services after we get done with this broadcast.
Yeah, because the public's going to be after us. That's what we need. Now, who is this, Herb?
City High dance team.
Well, there you go. My old alma mater right here.
They perform at the home City High football and basketball games.
Hi, Little Hawks. Hi, Little Hawks. Is it just me, or that look like it could be my great-grandkids?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nobody is complete without an insurance representative.
Nope, and you might as well call Adam Scheschinger from State Farm and his dog Charlie.
Yep,
Charlie goes to the office every day. I think
That's
Charlie's
good.
sitting this one out.
Yeah.
Charlie's no fool.
He's at the office in
Adam.
the air conditioning, isn't he?
Charlie's no fool. The dog's smarter than his owner, Charlie. The dog's in the shade. Who's this?
Well, you know what we're at. This is the car.
Soul and Beef
This is the
Days.
car they give away
Kevin,
at the
how we
Soul and
doing?
Beef Days. And we have the cheerleaders right behind the giveaway car for the Soul and Beef Days.
West Tire cheerleader. Is that right?
Well, I wish I knew. but I think they're from Solon.
Okay, black and orange. They would be
yeah,
from Solon.
that's right. We called that one right.
Well, they're
didn't we?
making a lot of noise for a parade. They're doing
Yep.
great.
But it says Iowa City West cheerleading as the next entry, but I don't know.
Well, here they come. They've got
Yep.
green on. Wait a minute. That says Jaguars. You don't suppose the West Air cheerleaders took a powder on this, do you? Huh?
This is the Iowa City
Hi,
Jaguars.
buddy.
Iowa City Jaguars. Thank you.
Thank
You're a
you,
good
young
man.
Thank you. Iowa City that says Iowa City West. Now that says Iowa City West cheerleading.
Well-
Jaguars softball. It says Jaguars softball. Go ahead
We
and read
are
what,
correct. It
read-
is the West High cheerleading. We're good.
Go ahead and read what they've got down
Well,
there.
I wish I could read what they have about there, but there's nothing in the program.
What it says was they better slow down. They're going to have a heck of a time making the whole route. Is
they're
what it
gonna,
says.
yeah, they're gonna lose their voice pretty soon.
I've got Hot Works. That's name's apropos. There's more Jaguar. Here comes the fire department. More entries from the fire department right there. Coralville Volunteer Fire Department. Are you a firefighter? No, you're Jaguars.
yeah, we got. This is continuing.
So this is their float to honor
it
the fire
still
department.
continues.
Lady has purple hair, Herb. Is that what goes
yeah.
on here at the
Well,
parade?
that's
It
the
looks
other
nice.
color.
It
It's
looks
the
nice.
other. It's the other color. You know, you got goes good with the green T-shirts and the purple hair.
Yeah, I think your hair looked.
That
well,
or
wait a
she's
minute.
an early red hat lady with going with the purple hair instead of the red
Now
hat.
here's Hot Works. I'm telling you, Hot Works
Yep.
is in this parade somewhere.
There they are.
Brand new fitness studio coming to Coralville. Hot Works, 24/7 infrared fitness studio, hot yoga, hot Pilates, hot warrior, hot cycle, and more. Classes are led by virtual instructors, so you see your workout on the monitor.
Well, I tell you, I don't want to see my workout on the monitor.
And I don't want to do anything
And
that's
is that how
hot.
you say that? Pilots? Is that how
Pilates.
you say that?
Pilates. I'm not
I
gonna,
thought that was always pilots.
I was on the wrestling team. That's too hot in high school. That was horrible. What was I thinking?
Well, back then, think about what it was like back then.
My dad once
They
told me
didn't
I'm not
invent
a
air
Rex,
conditioning
You're not
back
a brain
then.
surgeon. I think I might agree with him.
Oh.
Well, this parade here is getting kind of long in the tooth, you know.
Well, we're getting towards the end of the organized area. Now it's a little disorganized.
Which what I would claim most parades are, basically.
At some point.
You know, you do your best around
yeah,
that.
but the horses went by.
Our
already.
great committee is they round them. Takes them a whole year to put this together, ladies and gentlemen. They round them all up at the starting gate, try to get them in some semblance of order, and give us a menu of who's going to go by and when. And it's they did a pretty good job, but you never know. We apologize for losing our place about 25 times. Who's on board here?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do we have the Divas here? Yes, we have the Divas.
The Jones Academy?
Yes, the Iowa City Dream Divas and the Mighty Flip Squad. Now the Jones Academy of Performing Arts.
The Iowa City Dream Divas and Mighty Flip Squad, and now the Jones Academy, founded by Nikisha Jenkins. This group ranges from ages 5 to 21. The dancers and flippers have traveled across Iowa and other states performing in parades, festival events. The Jones Academy provides programs through dance, instrumental instruction, and more. We have a high emphasis on teamwork, discipline, leadership, self-esteem, and creativity. Good for them.
Yes.
Boy, they're rocking out here. They really got it going on a hot day.
It is hot out there.
Pace yourself, lady.
You know, another thing to think about. These people have been waiting at the Geico parking ramp.
Oh boy, that's
since
right.
9 o'clock this morning. They've been standing over there. Then it's time to go, and then they get to walk 2.5 miles.
I hate to say this, but I never even thought about that.
I did. The Red Hats were in a parade one year, and I had to take them over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally get a John Deere. We're in Iowa.
we
We finally
go.
get a John Deere tractor. I like that. Like a big Colony family farm is here. The Colonies are here with the Colony pumpkin patch right up on the Front Street, North Liberty.
We had a little dilemma this year. You know that?
What's that?
The cold weather and all the rain will cause a problem with pumpkin development, and we're going to have less pumpkins than we normally do. So if you want a pumpkin, you need to get out early.
Now
and get a
think that
pumpkin.
through as a farmer. It's going to increase the demand, which is going to increase the price.
That's right.
He's doing great.
The market will take care of itself.
He
this
loved
year.
it. Youngie. Junkie BMW and Junkie Ford of North Liberty.
They
Ju-
built a new place right up there on Interstate 380 and right
yeah.
at the exit.
43 years. 43 years, the Junkies in North Liberty. Welcome to town. Welcome. You're on TV?
I'm on TV? Hold on.
You're good.
This guy here, Kung Fu?
Yes, sir, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Actually met him earlier today.
Thanks for being in the parade. Good job. Good job.
Stay cool.
I see.
They have BMWs too, but I didn't see one. Did you see one?
Did not.
No. The Iowa City Hockey.
The Blizzard.
Can you say hockey?
Hockey. I could use the Dairy Queen Blizzard about right now. I don't want any snow blizzards. We had those last winter. Baloney with that stuff.
Well, one of our Facebook fans might hear. You know, we're live on Facebook.
Yes, we are, ladies.
We
and
forgot
gentlemen.
to mention that 120
And
floats
there's
ago.
a fat tire bike.
And with an extension on the back too. I think he can do wheelies with that.
I don't
Can he?
understand what those are. That's what that extension's for?
Yeah, it's for the trailer. They haul a trailer during
Oh,
the
is that
rag
right?
bri or
Oh.
something. I don't know about those stuff though.
That's I know.
That's out of my wheelhouse, as they say. We are at Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is in Coralville, has been for a number of years, and it's got some of the best ribs you ever had. I
That's
will
fair.
attest to that.
That's a fact, Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been honored to be here today at the 4th of July parade in Coralville, Iowa, at what we call Independence Avenue right here, and we've seen about we've got a couple more. We've seen about
Yep.
125 or 26 entrants go by. Everything from red tractors to green tractors to marching Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, and we had girls groups and judo people and insurance agents and anybody who just like to get out here on the 4th of July. This is the 245th birthday party for the United States of America. Big fireworks tonight at Coralville Park. Come on out. It's all free. They may pass the hat for a little donation to help offset. What a great time it's going to be for the birthday party for the United States all across the country. This is proudly the 4th of July. in the
And
United
what would be a 4th of July parade without Santa Claus? I mean, they're just.
Well, I think it'd be wonderful. You want to know the truth?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying is the Santa is. You picked a hot day, and Mrs. Santa,
There you go.
you have one heck of a day to be out there with no
What are you
snow.
gonna say? What are you gonna say? What the heck was that? Now, bringing up the last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the Johnson County Ambulance Service, JCAS. Now, 911 will get you the ambulance when and if you need them. They're here, Johnny on the spot. But get this, last year they handled 11,752 calls, 97% increase. Herb tells me, the mathematician, that last year they had about 10,000 or 5,600 calls. This year 11,700, 97% increase.
Yeah, that's a
500
lot.
people learned CPR through their annual training program. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the street sweeper, which means the party's over, Herb.
It is.
Let's wrap this up. You know,
been
we've been
another
here
great
today
day.
for the city of Coralville and the parade, the 4th of July. There goes the street sweeper. It's the end is near. The end is upon us. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to the 4th of July parade. We'll see you next time. On behalf of Rex Branstad,
Herb Staub.
we'll see you next year. So long.